Good afternoon to all of you. Yeah, I'm honored to have you all here to conduct an interview on me, and I wish to say a word thank you, yeah, for having present here. Now let me start off my life. I was born in Ipoh in 1944. In fact, I'm an Ipoh boy, and I grew up in Ipoh, Perak, and I started my education in St. Michael's School, Ipoh, for 2 years, after which I went over to Penang, Pulau Pinang, where I enrolled myself into St. Xavier's Institution, Pulau Pinang. Yeah, that's where I studied for about 5 years, and from there I came back to Kuala Lumpur again. Why is it so? Because my father was attached to the Fraser and Neave company, European company, so it's transferable. So whenever he transfers anywhere, family goes. Then when he from Penang, he came back to KL. Then I came back to KL, and I enrolled myself into St. John's Institution, Kuala Lumpur. And from there, I finished my study in Bukit Bintang Secondary School in Petaling Jaya. That was back in 1962. Yeah, that was my school days. So of course, during my school days, actually I didn't really like books, like studying at all. Yeah, I'm more of a outdoor person, so I don't really like books. So when I was schooling, I used to have average grading only, not excellent, how many stars or how many A's and all that. No, I'm an average student. So, and I managed to finish my Form 5. I was more of a sportsman. I used to play football, badminton, and I used to swim a lot. Yeah, so I prefer to. I'm very involved in outdoor activities in sports actually. So when I was about to leave school after my Form 5, I told myself I will not get any job that will be sitting behind a desk for years after years. See? So I want to have a life where I get a career job where I can move around. Yeah? I'm an outdoor person, and I like outdoor life. So I cannot sit still. So I was thinking, where should I go after 1962, after my Form 5? So when I finished my studies, so what came to my mind was, I want to have a more adventurous life. Yeah? So I came across an article in a magazine saying that they need a game ranger in Nairobi, Kenya. So I applied for it, but unfortunately, no reply came. So when there's no reply came, so I told myself, okay, never mind. I applied for Royal Malaysian Air Force. I applied for the PDRN, Police Diraja Malaysia, and I applied for Royal Custom. Yeah? I felt that these 3 departments I would prefer to work in because we will be on the move. Yeah, some more other investigation here to go around checking this, checking that. So I think that would be more suitable for me at that moment of time. So I applied for the 3 departments as mentioned. Then, not long after that, the reply from PDRN came first. So PDRN 1 came first, so I took the offer. And then, of course, I went for my interview successful, after which I started my training lah. Yeah. So my training was in Pulapul. Yeah. Sekarang tu Jalan Semarak or the old Gurney Road lah. Yeah. Pulapul. On this matter, my parents actually does not have any objection. They are not the old-fashioned type of Chinese family where they don't like the children to join the uniform or the armed forces. I don't think they have the kind of thinking. Yeah, to me, they are quite open-minded. As you know, my father is English educated. My mother is an ordinary housewife. So my father does not object. Yeah? He leave it to me. You think you like this job, you go ahead. Yeah, whether in the police, armed forces, or uniform branch, does not really matter. Yeah, as long as a decent job. Yeah? So I applied for it, no objection. Then that was 1964. Yeah, 64. At that time when I applied, I didn't apply for the Royal Malaysian Police. I applied for the Royal Malaysia Police component Singapore. Singapore was already in Malaysia at that time, in 64. Singapore came into Malaysia in 1963, Sabah, Sarawak, Singapore, and Semenanjung. Yeah. So it was formed in 63. Then I joined 64. I joined the PDRM, but component state Singapore. Why I applied for Singapore component state? Because the salary is better. They pay more. Whereas the Semenanjung Federation of Malaya punya gaji itu dia punya scheme lain sikit. The scheme is lower, about 180 plus, I remember. As a constable, I applied. Okay. Then Singapore is paying me about 400. So of course, I went to join Singapore component. So training, Pulapul juga, under one banner, PDRM banner, big family, big banner. But component state, like you go and payment gaji by Singapore government. Sabah, Sarawak, another component. So I joined the Singapore component. Okay. As I told you, it's because of a higher salary. After that, after my training, before my training, actually I went to interview in Singapore. Yeah, interview in Singapore by the Singapore contingent, police contingent, and I was successful. So after my training, I posted Singapore for 3 years, 1964 until 1967. Yeah, I was there. So I was attached to the Singapore Paya Lebar division at that moment in time, Paya Lebar division. So I posted there. I was in the uniform branch at that time, uniform branch. And then 3 years later, there was separation. Singapore separated from Malaysia, and they went on their own. Okay. Then, now what happened to us? Then we were told to come back to Malaysia, because we are Malaysians. We are Malaysians. There was no option given to us. Since after the separation, you are a Malaysian, you go back to Malaysia. Singaporean who came to train with us in Semenanjung, in Pulapul, even though they are Singaporean, they go back to Singapore. They're Singapore citizen. So we Malaysian joined the component Singapore. So as they broke off, then we had to come back. We got no choice, no option given. So we came back in 67. Yes, I was sad. When telling myself, it was a very interesting job, but unfortunately, because of a political factor and all that, I have no choice. We have no choice, rather. Those who are involved, we have no choice. So we are asked to come back. We feel sad. Why I feel very sad is because when I went to Singapore to work for 3 years, I met my present wife, Singapore wife.
Tell us a bit about the courtship.
I started my courtship there, and I was very sad to leave Singapore. So, nevertheless, I came back. Then I wanted to leave the police force, mainly because I want to go work in Johor Bahru. But my fiancée is there. So, but my father objected. He said, "You already started on police force. Why don't you continue?" Then he brought me to see a relative of mine in Bukit Aman. Yeah. So after seeing him, high-ranking officer, he encouraged me to remain there, remain the police force, PDRM, since you came back, because there is good prospect for you. Because we need Chinese officers. Okay? We are lacking in Chinese officers. So that changed my mind. Okay, I said I remain. So I said, see how lah. Work first. Kalau I'm not happy with it, then I may resign. Okay? So that's how I continue my career in the police force in 1967. Came back from Singapore. And you say it's lucky. I don't say I'm lucky, but fate plays an important part. After I came back, I told myself, I give a try, work in Semenanjung. So I continue in my job as in the police force, PDRM. Then I waited for redeployment. Yeah. So we had to redeploy. Where you going to go now? You are back. 400 over people came back from Singapore. Now we want to redeploy you to other states where you want to go. Yeah. So in the meantime, while waiting for instruction for the orders for redeployment, we waited in Ipoh, our police field force camp, the police field force camp in Ipoh, waited for redeployment. Then officers from Bukit Aman came to interview us. Yeah, Chinese, Malay officers, Indian officers came to interview and want to know which branch are you interested in, where you want to go. Okay? So after the interview, during the interview, I mentioned that I would prefer to go into a branch where it's dealing in investigation. Okay? Investigation where I'll be on the move. Don't give me a job that, no, administrative. Administrative type, I think I don't like it. Yeah, I'm not in favor of that. So after the interview, we waited for 2 weeks. Then the result came out. Okay, agreed. I asked for to be posted, or rather transferred into the special branch. Okay, to be transferred in the special branch. So the result came back successful. Okay, you'll be taken in by the special branch. Posting belum tahu lagi, but confirm you will be in special branch. Not in CID, not in the admin, not in the transport, not in the field force, rather not in the Federal Reserve Unit. No. You'll be in special branch. Okay, but you wait for the result as to where you go. We will let you know. So waited, then it came, wow, so happy. I'll be posted to Johor Bahru. Johor Bahru. So, wow, I'm so happy. Go back to Johor Bahru, at least I can still see my fiancée. So she can come across from Singapore to Johor Bahru. So, okay, happy lah. So went there and continue my career and the police in Johor Bahru. Johor Bahru itself, but in a special branch. Okay. So I started off 67 in Johor Bahru. in the special branch until the time I retired in 1998, all the while in special branch. Yes, okay. Special branch actually, at first we didn't know much about it, but later we found out that mainly is special branch dealing with internal security. Yeah, any threat, serious threat, security threat to our country from outside or internal, special branch, that is our scope of duty, the scope of work to contain it, to look into it and investigate. Okay? Nothing to do with crime. It is mainly internal, external security involved. Special branch, we don't work with military, but we have strong bonding military together in the sense that we have one representative from the army attached to us. Okay? One rep attached to us for purpose of intelligence. Okay? But we don't operate together with them. Army have its own SOP. We have our own SOP. Our scope of work is different from the army. That time when we were in Johor Bahru, at that time, 67, Johor has no communist militant group. So it's mainly the communist underground group. Yeah. So understand now, the communist CPM, Communist Party of Malaya, have two groups, one in the jungle, one in the town. So in Johor at that time, we are dealing with the town group. Okay? Di mana tu, they were engaged, they will recruit the young people to join the underground group of the CPM. They train them, dia bagi propaganda, lecture, indoctrination, blah blah blah. That is for the town group underground. Train them mentally. Then later, when the time is right, send them into the jungle, military group. So there are two wings. Yeah, two wings. One wing is the underground, in the urban. One wing is in the jungle, military fighting group. Yeah. So we were dealing mainly in Johor, the underground group. So we investigate onto who are they recruiting, the underground leaders of the Communist Party of Malaya, who are they recruiting to join the underground group, to propaganda, to indoctrinate them. We want to know who are involved. Okay? So this is our target. So we want to stop them from expanding the recruitment and the indoctrination night class malam tu they go and study about communism. Yeah, this is the target group for us. We want to investigate. We want to find out who are they involved and who are they directing them or recruiting them. Hit the underground Johor, destroy the underground Johor. Johor underground group, they are involved in recruitment, training, propaganda. Now, these three things are. So we go to detect, find out mana dia punya training ground. In Kulai, Kluang, Segamat. They have got training ground for these young people who want to join the Communist Party of Malaya and join up the militant group. They must be trained psychologically, physically. So they open up farm now. Do kebun-kebun tu, buah-buahan, vegetable farm. They let them go work on it. They toughen them up, yeah, to get them ready to join the militant group in Perak or in Selangor or in Pahang. Okay. So these Johor people will do the training, recruitment. So we will go and destroy all this network, underground network. Okay. Don't let them keep on expanding. See, at that time, I think Kluang, Segamat, and Kulai are quite a strong area for the CPM underground operating there. Okay. And then underground group also involve their killer squad. They have a killer group, dia pergi bunuh orangnya. That group also involved in Johor Bahru, where two of my colleagues, they were shot dead. Yeah. On the way to work, coming back from work, they mati, ambush, and then riding motorbike, daytime now, they kill. Yeah. So these are the underground people, the killer group. Yeah. Not the one who wear jungle green uniform in the jungle, belum lagi underground group. So the underground group got training group, recruitment group, and the killer group involved. So we have to tackle and investigate. And that's where it's interesting. I like it. I like to investigate. I like to go to look for our target, our suspect, who are the people involved. So we want to put a stop to all this training in the rural area where the CPM underground have a strong foothold. We want to stop them. That is in Johor. From Johor, later I was promoted to an inspector. Okay. I was promoted to an inspector, and then I went for another second round training as an inspector now, not as a constable, as an inspector now. Same place, Pulau, second round. So after 6 months of training, I graduated as an officer, and then posted to Perak. So posted to Perak, headquarters, special branch also. And this time I was posted into the counter-insurgency desk. Yeah, counter-insurgency. That is dealing directly with the Communist Party of Malaya militant group, yeah, and the underground group. So lucky for me, I have some experience in Johor, yeah, dealing with communist underground, and then I think I have no problem carrying out my duty. Yeah. So the only problem is I have not have the experience as compared to Perak, where I can join and go in the jungle, whereas in Johor I don't have the chance to go in the jungle. There's no militant group in the jungle in Johor. Okay. So that's the difference. But Perak also, they have the underground. At the same time, they have the militant group. Yeah, a militant group. Now, before I go on to the militant group, I want to highlight and make people understand what you are talking about, militant group here, Perak, Kedah, Johor, whatever. Okay? So let me draw attention to a map which I have here, talking about second emergency. Yeah, the second emergency, city means a communist terrorist unit in Malaya. Yeah, in Malaya. They don't recognize Malaysia, they only recognize Malaya. Yeah. So this is a second emergency. Second emergency bila tu? 68, that time now. This is the unit that 1970, 1971, the unit here were all formed. Okay. They formed this unit. Now this is a map of Semenanjung. Now, the communist headquarters, the Communist Party of Malaya headquarters, where are they located? Okay. They are located in Betong. This is the border, Thailand, Malaysia, Kedah, Perak, Kelantan, Terengganu. So they are just across the border in Betong. So when they are based in Betong, after 1960, they went to Betong. You remember 1955, Tunku Abdul Rahman tried to have a peace negotiation with Chin Peng, 1955, in December, in Baling. It did not succeed. It failed. Yeah, when it failed, Chin Peng and his group withdrew back to Betong. and based up there in Betong. The Thailand government, they did not have any operation to fight them. They allowed them to stay there. Okay? After all, they are coming in to fight Malaya. Nothing to do with Thailand. So Thailand, I think, on a low profile. Yeah, a low profile. Okay? So they were based out in Betong, recuperate. After the failed Baling talk in 1955, they recuperate and they came back in 1968. That is called the second emergency. That's why I said second. This is the second emergency. There are two phases. First emergency was 48 until 1960. That's the first emergency. Then 1960, when the first emergency was over, declared over, 61 until 68, there was no activity, there was no war, there was no armed conflict, very quiet. So they lie low in Betong. 68 onwards, they came back. 68 onwards, in June, after they ambushed a convoy in the Kuro area. Yeah, they killed many of our soldiers, PFF. That's where they started the second emergency, 1968. So 1968, they came back. Where did they go? Some went down from Betong, came down to Perak. Yeah, came down to Perak, Ipoh. Some went to Kedah, Kulim area. Kulim area, Perak State, and Kelantan State. Right? That's 68. Then 1970, they spread from Perak, they spread down to Selangor and to Pahang and formed the 6th Assault Unit. This is the 6th Assault Unit. Yeah? This part of Pahang, where is Kuantan, there were no activity here. There was no militant group here, this area, only in West Pahang. This area, Pahang, yeah, Kemahalan, and then Perak. So the action group, the militant group are Perak. Most of them are in Perak. Okay? So they have the different assault unit. 8 assault unit in Kedah. They have the 5th assault unit and the 12th assault unit, 2 assault unit in Perak. And then they form 1 unit in Pahang, in Kelantan. That is the 16th Assault Unit, and the 7th Assault Unit, 2 units. Then subsequently, they have 1 assault unit here in Pahang. So, among all the assault unit of the Communist Party of Malaya during the second emergency, the most fierce garang, the most fierce and active and battle experience, who have seen a lot of action, fighting against our soldiers, our field force, is the 5th Assault Unit. This group in Perak. This is the group. Yeah. Very garang. Now, compared to the first emergency, they were using old type of weapon, carbine and all that. But come to the second emergency, they were using very modern weapon. Yeah, they have the M16, they have the grenade launcher. Yeah, they have the latest arms, which the Vietnam War was fighting with the Americans. I think somehow or other they got some of the weapons from there. Yeah, and then they came down to Malaya. So the second emergency was like a garang, so more fierce and they are more daring. Yeah? They have a lot of hand grenade, booby trap they manufactured. Yeah, so they came down second wave of the second emergency. I think they thought that they can inflict more harm and inflict more fear into the rakyat. Yeah, in Semenanjung, which they are coming down from the border. Okay. So what happened was, they came and set up all the units here. So I was posted to Perak 1976. After our Tan Sri Pahlawan Kong was killed 1975, yeah, he was ambushed, he was shot daytime, we were going back for lunch. The underground group, the killer squad, waited for him at the traffic light. He stopped at the traffic light, they shot him. He's a CPO, he's in Ipoh Town, Anderson School there, dekat to a general hospital. There's a junction. Sekarang tu there's a mosque. Siapa dari Ipoh tahu lah. There's a mosque there, Fair Park. And then from the town area coming in, they stopped at a traffic light. Then two underground killers came to the car, shot him. So his driver also died. So that was the 75, 1975. Then of course, 74, our IGP, in KL, yeah, Abdul Rahman, also was shot, ambushed on the way to work. Okay. So during the time, 68, they came down. Wow, they are very garang. Okay. So they are very, very, very daring to encounter, to fight with us, the security forces. So we got no choice. So we have to work hard to counter them. Okay. So I was attached to the counter-insurgency desk, and that is what we normally do. We will get the information, get the intelligence against the urban area in Perak, and at the same time, we go for the militant group. Okay? That is our strategy. Okay? At that time, 76, people kata that state of Perak is very hot. Memang hot, and then a lot of activities going on. Many of our detectives in special branch were shot dead. Daytime they are ambushed, they shot dead. Going to work, they kill. Pergi kedai kopi, they want to drink coffee, they also kill. Family going to dinner, they also kill. Okay. So Jalan Alor in Kuala Lumpur, they also kill in Jalan Alor, Bukit Bintang. That was 8 o'clock at night. Okay. So the family out with the detective sergeant, yeah. So they targeted him and waited for him, they killed him also. So during the 70s, after they came out 68, the 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, in the early 70s until 78, they are very, very active in Perak. Okay. So we have to work extra harder to counter them. Now you ask me whether I'm scared or not. If I say no, I'm lying to you. Actually, I'm quite scared. Yeah? But of course, you're scared, what can you do? Yeah. So psychologically, you have to train yourself. You use your fear, turn into courage. You fear that you akan mati tau. Yeah? You fear that you will die, they will kill you. So in order to counter them, then you must plan your strategy, how to keep yourself alive. Yeah? It's because you fear nak mati tau. That's why you want to counter them, make sure that they mati, we will kill them rather than they kill us. It's either I kill you, you kill me. In an armed conflict, they don't give you mercy. Yeah? They don't give second chance. Yeah? You make a mistake, you die. So my life is actually not so good in a way that people don't like this kind of life. Yeah? In special branch, there are many departments, especially my department, my section. It's not a happy section in the sense that you go back home every day, you buy dua pistol. One pistol you put under the car, dashboard, the mat there. One pistol you carry. You can ambush, firefight. In case one pistol jam, you still got one more pistol to fight. Yeah. So every day you carry two now. Sometimes you bring a submachine gun, put under the seat. Yeah. So this kind of life, how you lead, and then when you go home, you got to do counter surveillance, back screen, the mirror. Any people following or not? The side mirror, people following, motorbike coming near you, you also worried. Okay? Like the one they killed Ku Chong Kong, the CPO, they were dressed in school uniform. So after school, break the school over, a lot of people going back, school children. The time was also lunchtime. So Tan Sri Ku also going back for lunch. Okay? So they dressed up like school children. So sometimes you say, I'm not scared. Yes, we are scared. But scared how? You cannot just say, oh, scared, you do nothing. So you use your experience, you use your alertness to train yourself to be able to look after yourself and prevent them from killing you. So what happened was, we have to handle them now. How are we going to tackle them? There are two wings. Satu urban, satu militant. Now, what is the duty, what is the work of the urban young group of the Communist Party of Malaya? They are recruit, they are logistic group. They bagi makanan, pakaian, they supply to the militant group in the jungle. Faham? You follow, urban group, underground group, give logistic support to the militant. Yeah? So what we're going to do is, we plan our strategy. We will go for the underground first. We must cut off the food supply. Cut off the logistic. The logistic is, kalau putuskan dia, no food for them to supply to the jungle punya militant group, lapar lah dia tu. So in this world, mana ada war, a soldier fight with empty stomach. A soldier cannot fight with empty stomach. So you starve them lah. Jangan bagi makanan. So we plan a strategy. Special Branch Perak plan a strategy, infiltration. Infiltrate. Infiltration is mainly to get intelligence down. Maklumat. Any security agency in the world cannot survive without intelligence. They live on intelligence. No intel coming, we cannot function. So we must get intel. How to get intel? Infiltration. How are we going to infiltrate? Go in and join them, or you get somebody working for you to join them. Which one you prefer? You yourself going to join in the group, in the cell group, at night go attend indoctrination classes, communist media indoctrination propaganda. Are you going to put yourself inside there? Which one? Or you send somebody in?
Send someone else.
Okay. So if you think the risk is too high for you to penetrate, go in, then you send somebody in. So you train that somebody. You might be able to train that somebody. Cannot take simply Ramasamy Muhammad Abdul or Akau Acheng to go inside. Cannot. You must pick that he has the caliber to be able to penetrate and go in as a cell member. Okay?
Which one were you?
So you must train him. So we train them, penetrate. Insert them into the cell group. So when they go inside there, then we get the maklumat. The intel comes to us. Who is involved? One cell, 5-6 orang sahaja. They won't have more. Ipoh town, let's say got 15 group. One group is 5 or 6, tak lebih. Why? Because in case A, B, C, D, E, in case A group kalau ditangkap, A won't know who is B. B won't know C. So there's a breakage. Semua tak tahu. So I can tangkap only one group only. Then the other C, D, E still functioning. So they have a small group only. So we will go group by group to infiltrate. That's what we did. So we infiltrate, send people in. We train the young, whether female or male, we train them, put them inside. Then we get the maklumat. Once we get the maklumat, we pergi tangkap. Either we tangkap or we don't tangkap. We allow them to continue. More. Macam kita umpan lah. Macam tangkap ikan tu. Yeah, you get the fish. Yeah, you don't pull in, let it flow, let go. Later when it's time, buat lapar lah. Then you bring that. Itulah. So we get intel. So we must destroy, basmikan the urban group. Because they are the one considered a lifeline to the militant group. Okay. Militant group dalam hutan, dalam makan, depending on them to supply. Alright? Infiltration of cell group, you understand already. We train people to go in. Yeah? We cannot take a risk that ourselves going in. Okay? Because sometimes leakage, then you die. Okay? So, the underground one sudah selesai. Now come to food supply. We know logistic group will supply food to the militant group. Pakai uniform green, jungle green lah, in the jungle. They will supply the makanan. So what you do? You plan again to infiltrate into the supply line. You become a food supplier. Yeah. So you cannot go in underground, undercover as a food supplier for the communist militant group. Then you train somebody to supply. So what we do is, kita cari maklumat yang mana pernah ada orang has to supply food for them. We must go and find out who. When we find out who, then we will make use of him to supply. Special branch will control the supply. Okay? So we know, okay, A is the supplier. Yeah, we know already, we got information that he has been supplying the communists 4-5 kali. Okay? So you don't tangkap him. Of course dia kalau tangkap him, go to put him under detention, boleh. Because it's a law, I say. Alright? But we don't tangkap. We bring him back, turn him over, work for us. It depends. Yeah? We have our expertise. Yeah? We have our cara how to make him work for us or cooperate with us. So, pull him in, convince him what you have done wrong. Okay? We are not going to arrest you. We'll give you a second chance. Very fair. You have a family, right? Children, semua berderet. You cooperate with us. If in case the communists come and see you now, or tonight, or tomorrow night, or day after tomorrow, minta you beli barang-barang, accept it, get the list. Normally they give a list, food list, apa nak beli, give it to him. Then they'll give money to him, he will buy. So once you get the list, you contact us. Yeah, you contact me. Setuju okay ya. Setuju dengan mulut tau. Kita kena hati, belum tahu lagi ini, belum tahu lagi tau. He said, okay, I will cooperate with you. So we wait . So bila ada dapat contact list sampai, he call, we go meet up with him. We meet up with our source. Apa dia mau? Wah, panjang tu dia punya list. 10 kampit rice, 10 kg sugar, gula, salt, garam, dan cooking oil, semua ada, banyak tu. So now with the list from the city, asking me to buy. So what are you going to do now? You don't buy pun tak boleh. You buy, then we are fighting a losing cause, isn't it? So what's the purpose of we? So we plan in such a way that we take control. Okay? We look at the list. Kalau 10 kampit rice, I won't give it 10 kampit. Cut down to 2 kampit. Anything cut down. 60%, 70% cut down. Yeah? Why we cut down?
So you don't give them enough.
To make them suffer and let them starve. Jangan bagi dia makan banyak. Bila dia punya perut kenyang, macam-macam dia idea who to kill, where to fight. Okay? So starve them. As I say, hungry soldier, they cannot fight a war. They make them hungry. Okay? So we cut down. Okay? But you must remember now, bila you cut down the supply list, you must have a reason. He will ask, why are you not buying what I give it to you? The communist will ask him, betul tak? How are you going to answer? In order to preserve your cover, since now you are working with us, cooperating with us, how are you going to cover? You must have a good story. If you don't have a good story, then I suspect you must be an agent for the government. That's how they'll conclude that. Then they'll kill him.
So what was the story?
So what's the story? So you must have a cover story. That cover story must be able to hold water tau. Jangan ada leakage punya tau. Or hold water. So you must tell him, you train him. That's why I say you must train your informant, you must train your sources very well. You must be a good officer. You must have the experience, the knowledge to train an informer, the source. That is how you're going to win the war. Right? So when you supply the food, we all cut 50%, 60%, 70%, yeah? They will of course ask you, why? I give you the full money, enough. Why you are not cutting? Then you must tell him that I cannot carry so much. Look at my van. My van, you kalau with this kind of amount I put in, my van was an old van, no. Seeing it, the suspension go down. When the suspension go down, traveling on the main road, yeah, going to your point where I'm going to supply the food for you, kalau ada roadblock or radio car or policeman see, dan nampak, macam condong ni, macam when must be carrying heavy at night. So they'll stop me. If they stop me, then what happened? How can I give answer? 10 kampit, mana you bawa tu? Sure kena arrested, right not? So cannot. So in order to avoid being stopped by the police on suspicion that I'm buying food for you all, I have to cut down the amount. So that I won't be stopped just because then nampak I'm heavy. So make it normal. And the other reason is, what we normally do is, we will talk to OCBD in charge of the district, that this area where he's going to supply the food, under that OCBD A, we talk to OCBD A, tell him, Tuan, can you have a roadblock for 3 weeks? Mark a roadblock there. So we set up a roadblock. I don't care what you check, who you check, you just put a roadblock there every night. From this time to this time, for 3 weeks. So during the 3 weeks, he's supposed to supply the food supply. So 3 weeks, he delay, tak boleh pergi. So they suffer, no food. Purposely we do that. So there's the reason why we don't want him to supply a lot. He said, no, cannot. Ada roadblock pada dia. For so long, no roadblock. I cannot mau saya tangkap. If I cannot tangkap, what happened to my family? You nak tanggung ke? You are not going to help my family now. To live. Who's going to help me to support my family? I'm sure you don't want me to get arrested. If I get arrested, who's going to supply food for you? So dia orang listen, communists listen, betul juga. So they prepare to accept the excuse. If I get arrested, then I go detention, my family suffer, then what for? Then you are supposed to help the rakyat, yeah? But now you make the rakyat susah kena tangkap. That is wrong. So the communists doesn't do that. They don't do that one. They don't want the rakyat to suffer because of them, you see. So they accept the excuse. So we will play around lah. Food supply, delay, cut down, delay, cut down like that lah. So why we cut down? Another reason is because when we cut it down, 2 kampit, 25 orang, tak sampai 2 minggu habis. Makan sudah habis. Beras, tak cukup. Then they will contact you again. The more they contact you, the more they contact our source, the more information we have. Lagi banyak intel. Betul? Because they come out and carry the food lah, bukan satu orang tau. Kadang-kadang 4-5 orang. Some are female, some are male. So different people. So you go there, he will observe now what gun they carry. Then we come back, we debrief, and then he tell you, I saw the fellow carry this gun. Show him, is this the gun, this type of gun? He said, yes, then we know. How many people with this gun in the group he has seen? So we know the firepower of the group involved. This intel. In case we have to engage and fight them, we know what is the firepower. Okay? Then sometimes you tell the informer, the food supplier, you tell them, next 2 weeks, next 3 weeks, or next 2 months, I won't be able to supply food for you all because I'm going back to KL. I'm going to KL. My wife is sick. I want to take my wife for operation in KL. Yeah? For a major operation. I'll be away for 3 months. But don't worry. I will introduce my cousin brother to you. Then he introduced me. Yeah? As a cousin brother, I will do the delivery. So I will do the food rundown. So I go undercover as a communist to do the delivery. That is food supply. Yeah, food supply, done. Infiltration, secret cell, urban area, so the cover. Now, third role I play was what? Undercover also. Driver. Grab. Present day punya Grab. Okay? They want to send the people, say this unit of 20, they want to post 3 or 4 of them send to another unit far away from Sungai Siput. For example, Sungai Siput nak hantar pergi ke Tapah. So send by road. Okay? So they contact the supporter who has been driving them on before. Yeah? So I will act as a transporter, taxi driver. So I meet up with them, transport them from A to B, point A to B, A to B. So they were, of course, they dress in uniform, jungle green at night now, malam. Every time malam, yeah. Daytime we don't move. So we put them in the car, 3 of them, 1 in front, I drive. Yeah. We don't talk one. You cannot talk. Don't talk with them. They also don't talk to you.
Right.
Why? Because you must behave like underground. In your role as a transporter, you don't ask questions. You don't talk much with them. One. So the more you talk with them, then there is a suspicion now. The suspect. Why is he asking so much question? Yeah. So you must behave like a communist. Behave like how a communist supporter behave. But in order to know how a communist supporter behave, you don't learn from the book. Book doesn't write and teach you how to behave now. As a supporter, as a food supplier, they don't teach you in the book. You tell me where a book written like that. You learn all this bila you bergaul dengan dia orang tu. Mix with them, understand them, know them, think like them, talk like them, behave like them. Barulah you boleh go undercover. In Johor and Perak, as I told you, in Perak is a militant group. They pakai jungle uniform, jungle green uniform, they don't come out to town. Johor is an underground group. Underground group, they don't wear jungle green. Macam orang biasa. He's a worker. Daytime he's a worker. He can be any type of worker. You tak boleh kenal dia punya. Like in Perak, they don't come out to town. They're jungle green. They don't come out of town. They hide in the jungle. They fight with the security forces. That is the militant group, which Johor don't have. That's the difference. Johor is mainly based on underground. Logistic near group. Whereas Perak is logistic plus militant. So we destroy the logistic group first. So by this action, transporting them from place to place, we get intel. How many people have been transferred here? What weapons they carry? Then food supply, you get intel. You go underground, and then the infiltration of the cells also done by us. So all these are intelligence gathering punya cara lah, cara. So that is how we fought the communists. Starve them, don't give them food, and then get the intel from them, who they recruited for the secret cell, and who transported from A to B in the transport. When they transport, they carry the gun. We know what type of gun they carry. So these are all good intel. And then number 4. Number 4 is quite important. As a role I play as a communist is post-Malaysia. The present day post-Malaysia or DHL. I send letters. Letter. Surat. Surat. So Group A want to send a letter to Group B. He's in the jungle. He come out and pass it to you. Ask you to send it to Slim River, that group. So you got to act as the DHL now. Send the letter to Slim River. But in the meantime, when you go to Slim River, you open up the letter. You put a stat. Then we know what is all written about, what instruction they are giving, or what they are talking about. A and B talking about. So we get the intel. Then you may not understand how they transmit the messages of letters. Messenger I send messages. So Group A leader will write a message in a small piece of paper like that. Small piece of paper, they write in small print, very fine one they write, very small, all in Chinese, right here. And then they will roll it. That's why they call it roll slip. ROLLED dash SLIP, roll slip. So they roll it. They roll it in such a way, make it so very small, and then they will put it into a capsule. They put in the capsule here. They put inside a capsule, then they enclose it. Then they put up tape, cellophane tape, make sure that water doesn't go in. Okay? And this one, they put into a bigger container, cover it, again. So with this, he will go to a place on the roadside, anywhere that A and B knows. So they have an agreement, A and B group, every month, on the 15th of every month, you go and check behind satu punya, you know the milestone dan tunjuk punya tanah rata how many more kilometer, yeah, the kind of milestone lah. You understand? They put behind there, hide there. Okay. So people yang jalan itu lalu sana tak nampak punya. They don't see, they cannot see. Okay. It's hidden, and then A and B only knows. So when A deposit the road slip there, B on certain date will come out and collect. So I will do the delivery. Okay. I will take from A, deliver to the milestone there, for B to pick up the letter. Okay. I don't care when they pick it up. My job is to deliver a letter. I'm a messenger. Okay, I'm a messenger. So, and this letter, before it can reach the B area, I will open up. Yeah, we open up, we will photostat, and then we know what is written inside. But very careful, when you fold it back, make sure you don't let them see that you have tempered the thing. If they notice that you have tempered it and they suspect that you have opened it, then you are in trouble. Okay. So you must have the expertise to know how to open the letter, seal back as if not open at all. Okay. So how are you going to win the war when your letter, what you're going to do, telling A and B what you're going to do, we already know. We are one step ahead of you. Okay. So that's how we use a strategy, me as a communist messenger, to send messages. Okay. But they don't, of course, they don't know who you are. Okay. Of course, every time we send messenger, we send at night. Okay. And we know which spot to put. Okay. And then not one group, kadang-kadang 2-3 groups send. So you do the delivery, that's your job. So, delivery boy, DHL, food supply, lagi apa? Supply, then the infiltration, yeah, and transportation. These 4 things. You must have control. It must be under your control, so that every move they make, what they want to eat, what they want to buy, you know where you want to go, carry them from which place, you also know, and what transmitted between A and B group through road slip, letter, you also know. So these are the strategy that we have in Special Branch to be able to fight the Communist Party of Malaysia, a war against them. Okay. So you're all based on good intel. Good intel doesn't come easy. Of course, whatever you do along this line, your identity should not be revealed, should not be leakage. If there's a leakage, then you don't come back. This is powder, yeah, serbuk powder. This powder is made from 30 over type of herbs, jungle herbs, yeah, grind together. These are made by the urban underground group. As I told you, urban underground group, logistic group, that's where they supply to the militant group. And this serbuk, they call it gunshot wound powder. Why you call it gunshot wound powder? Sekiranya kalau you engage with a firefight, you are shot, you open this one, yeah, you open, you pour it out, put it on the wound, on the hole here, the bleeding stop immediately. Okay? The bleeding will stop. This sometimes I see then during engagement with our security forces, some of them are injured. So our security forces will follow other blood trail. Follow. Some distance hilang. Tak tahu mana. No more blood. Where is the blood? No more blood. This is what they use. Once they stop the bleeding, tie up, then they can still walk until a certain place, then they get full treatment. They call it, every combatant issue one bottle. So we keep in our possession, sekiranya kalau injured. Sometimes get cut or whatever, kalau bleeding, you pakai ni pun boleh stop your bleeding. This time actually you stop bleeding, close up your capillaries straight away, no more bleeding, no more blood. So firefight, I have been engaged in many firefights, but so far I'm lucky that I was not shot. Okay? My men was not shot, the enemy only got shot. Okay? So we were lucky in that sense. So not because we are lucky, sometimes we say it's war strategy. You must know how to fight an engagement in war. When you fight with the communist group, when you engage them in the jungle is very thick tau. Kadang-kadang 20 meters away tak boleh nampak. Semua thick, okay, very thick. Okay. So when you engage them, you can hear sound of firing only. Okay. Of course you cannot see the blood. You only kena, then only you know blood coming out, then you know you kena shot. Okay. So we have a lot of firefight. Firefight is sometimes you're lucky, you must have experience in war strategy. In case you engage with this group, how are you going to fight them? Okay? So you must have the experience engaged in the firefight with the communists. Okay? You must have experience before, then how to flank them, whether to continue going forward or flank left or right. Okay? So depending on your experience and what you know. Have you been fighting before? You have been fighting before, then at least from your experience, you know how to guide your men and how to give orders to fight. Okay? Not only depending on luck alone. Sometimes in a firefight, it depends on your command and control of the situation. Okay? And that's where you get experience. Okay? So you don't have the experience, you don't read from the books. No. Books you read, but no bullets coming. Here, bullets are shooting at you. Okay? So the threatening part is a lot of engagement lasts very long, non-stop firing. That's where sometimes luck doesn't play an important part. Sometimes it's the experience in warfare, experience that you have engaged enemy before, and you know how the enemy behave when you engage with them. That is the plus points you must have. There's one operation where took place in Limangkati, okay? Limangkati, that's where is Limangkati, Kuala Kangsar, Perak, yeah? After Ipoh, going up further, Kuala Kangsar, then further up, there's Limangkati, one small town, more kampong. So we went inside. We knew that there was a group from Kedah, Kedah punya group. The Kedah group here, Slim River group coming down to Kuala Kangsar area. Slim River. This is Kulim, sorry. Kulim. From Kulim, Kedah comes down to Kuala Kangsar here, Perak. We knew they're coming down. We got information, we got the intel. So I went in with my men to look for them, to check on the traces. But for 2 years, I was going to hunt them. I couldn't get them. Then finally, we caught up with them. Cutting the story short, so what happened was, one day we were going looking for the tracks. Chinese, people call it the communist tracks. Footprint. We found there's a footprint, on one trail there. Then we checked, wow, there are about 4 of them, footprint. So when there's about 4 footprint, then we checked further, we found that there was a staging point. A staging point means where the city, the communist terrorists carry the food supply. They go carry put in the staging point. Yeah, put there, stock up there. Then after a few more collection, baru they'll carry the whole group, get them to carry to the main headquarters group. Okay. This is a small group to get the food supply from the what I call underground on the food supply. Okay. So we found that there is some traces. No, then we found there's a staging point for food supply. We found a lot of things, vegetable, wet vegetable, and some of the things are on the ground. We knew that the communists were collecting food supply, putting here, and later they will collect it. So straight away we mount ambush for them. Then we waited 2 days. On the third day they came. 4 of them came to collect the food. Yeah, some of them were carrying food to this place, to dump there. Yeah? So we waited for them, ambush the road going to the staging point. So when they were coming in, we engaged them, and there was a firefight. So firefight, we put a lot of claymore mine along the trail. Yeah? We clicked on the mine. Mine went off. Then there were a lot of firefight. They fought back. 4 of them, they shoot back. So it lasted for about half an hour. So a lot of shooting. Then when shooting stopped, the time about 6:30, going to dark already. In the jungle area, very fast, it get dark. So suddenly shooting all stopped. Then we knew there are a few of them injured already. Out of the 4, maybe 1 of them injured. So I told my men, okay, go down and check, see whether they are still there or whether they left. So when my men went down to check, then they shoot at my men now. That means they're still around, not dead yet. Yeah. So my men retreated, then we continued firing. So as it was getting dark, we want to finish the shooting fast. We cannot drag on until so late at night. At night, they may slip away and disappear. Yeah. So it's yes or no, we must finish off before it gets dark. So we launched grenade, everything. So after continued fighting, then we went down to check, okay, no more shooting. Then we found 1 dead body there. Okay. 1 dead body there, and then blood trail moving along. Okay. So there were 3 of them. Okay. So we managed to kill 1. During the engagement, there was a lot of firefight, but I think we didn't want to follow up because it was getting dark. Okay. It's no more to our advantage. Okay. And then we don't know where are they going, leading which way. We cannot find tracks. At night, where can you look at the tracks? Okay. On daytime, you can track them. Okay. So we finish off at the engagement area. Then we have killed 1 city. I think 2 or 3 escaped. Yeah. 2 or 3 escaped. 1 is a female, because we heard shouting, a female shouting. Yeah. Shouting when we were firefighting, shouting. We know there's 1 female there. Yeah. So that was the engagement, quite intense. But none of our people got injured, but we killed 1. Sometimes engagement in the firefight, quite frightening. Yeah, quite frightening. And then you must know your skill, your tactics. Yeah, how to engage the enemy. Yeah, in the ambush is different. Head on, serentak sekali. That's a different type of engagement fighting. Yeah. So it all depends on what type of mission you go for. Yeah. But normally in special branch, we don't want to kill 1. No. We want to capture them alive. To me, a dead body is a useless body. It cannot give me intel. A dead body, what can a dead body do? Yeah. To me, I'm not happy. I feel very sad when I have to go and kill. No. To me, I will feel happier if I'm going to tangkap, take him alive. They can give me more information. But in order to take him alive, the risk is very high risk. Yeah, he'll fight you to the death. Yeah, not like simply, okay, tangkap me lah. Yeah, he'll fight you to the death. So the risk is very high. So we always weigh before we plan the operation, we will always look at it, whether the operation can or cannot take him alive. If can take him alive, we plan to take him alive. Okay. To us, we don't want to kill. Kalau boleh, we don't want to kill. That's why all along this operation against the 5th Assault Unit in Perak, we managed to capture 43 of them alive, the whole unit. Now talking about 5th Assault Unit that I was totally involved. Now, the 5th Assault Unit in Perak is the strongest unit, the most fierce unit, very garang, very experienced fighters. They are very experienced fighters. So our job is to destroy the 5th Assault Unit first. Yeah? When you destroy 5th Assault Unit, the Kedah group, the Pahang group, Kelantan group is not a problem anymore. Yeah? So we want to concentrate on the Perak. We cannot allow Perak state to fall. Yeah? So we went on head on to capture as much as cities as we can in the Perak. This is Greek, on the top is Greek. Here Betong, as I said, the city group and the headquarters group, Jinping group was here. Yeah, so they come down Greek. Then the Kulim group came down. Yeah, then the Kuala Kangsar here, Sungai Siput, very hot area. This place, even the first emergency was very hot. And then Ipoh here. Now this 5th Assault Unit, they are divided into 3 groups. Yeah, 3 groups. One group is here. Yeah, the yellow one is Chong Lam's group. Yeah, it's here. Yeah, 10 over of them. And then this headquarters group, 9 armored force of the 5th Assault Unit, 9 armored force. Yeah, the main group here in the Kinta Forest Reserve. And then the other one is this Chong Queen's group in the Kemahalan area. Yeah, Kemahalan area. So this 5th Assault Unit consists of 3 groups. Yeah, one in the Kinta area, central Perak. The other one is near the Kelang Sayong group, near Kuala Kangsar area. And the other one is the Kemahalan area, 3 groups. So we went all out to try to capture all the 5th Assault Unit group. So we went by stages. First time we captured the whole group. Here, the main group, we captured about 16 or 17 of them. Then later we captured about 13 of them. And here about 13 of them, the other group, the Kemahalan group. So all these 3 groups comes under the headquarters group of 5th Assault Unit under City Chin Fong. Yeah, this left. Under Chin Fong, 18 of them, different area. So we took turns. We captured Ipoh first, the group, Chin Fong group, the brown one, we captured them first. Then after capturing the 18 of them, we will use the 18 of them together, going with them to capture the other 2 groups. Okay. The other 2 groups. There are this 3 group and this group. Okay. So that's a long story. When you go in with them, okay, you capture Chin Fong group, headquarters group. Now, you must win them over. If there are 18 of them, you must win them over, change their mindset, and they are prepared to cooperate with you. See? Now, again, when they said, okay, we can work together. I want you all in Special Branch to help to capture the other 2 groups, my splinter group. Don't kill them. Can you help me to not to kill them? I said, yes. We will not kill them, but you must help us to capture them alive. If not, we are going for the kill. So they agreed. The headquarters group agreed. Chin Fong agreed. He agreed to capture this group and this group. Now, you are prepared going with them or not. He's prepared to take you along to see how to plan in the jungle to capture the two groups. Yeah, you are going down with him. Last time you supply food supply to them, they don't know who you are. Now you capture them already. Now they know who you are. They know you are from a special branch. Okay? Now, he knows you for 15 days only with you. 15 days he was with you. After you capture him, 15 days with you. This group and this group and this group, they know each other for 15 years. They know you 15 days. Now, he is telling you that, come, you follow me, I'll take you in, we go and capture them, the other two groups. So, are you prepared to go in or not with him? You tell me now. Going back to his own playground in the jungle where he was operating before we capture him. Now, mulut saya cakap, come, I'll take you in, we go in together, I'm prepared to work with you. Work, cakap saja tau. Rambut semua hitam. Kita cannot read his heart, we cannot read his mind. So, invitation sudah sampai, jemputan, come we go. So, are you prepared to go in or not? Knowing fully well that they know the other group so well, and you forcefully capture him, no. When you go in with the jungle together with him, he may turn around, no. Kill you and disappear. What are you going to do? Ini satu orang. So, are you prepared to go in? You tell me. If you are in my place, you tell me honestly. Especially the highest medal. Not because of anything else. Okay. I'm prepared to sacrifice my life. For what? In order that our people, I love my country, I love the people here, we live together. So we cannot allow my country to be a communist state. Is it because of love of the people that my country, I stay here, I live here, I'm born here, I'm going to die here, I'm prepared to sacrifice my life. One person. One person dies, doesn't matter. If kalau successful, I tell you, untung. And now on, we can talk to each other and tell stories. Isn't it? If not successful, I won't be sitting here. Never mind. I can be replaced. If I'm dead today, killed by the communists, tomorrow IGP, Hanif will replace me with another officer. No problem. Banyak officer can replace me. But your wife, your children, can they replace you? Your father? No. So are you prepared to go in? No. It's a very high risk. So with this in your mind, in your heart, and you are planning an operation now, going for a capture. And this group, the yellow one, this group and this group doesn't know that this group has been captured. They don't know yet. Still a top secret. They still think that they are still in the jungle as usual. This is me. This is Chin Feng, the leader of the group, the brown one, leader of the 5th Assault Unit. This is the wife. This is the wife. Okay. This is the wife. So we are still good friends. Yeah? We are buddies. If I want to kill him, I would kill him long ago. But we didn't want to do that. Okay? This is Chin Feng. This is the wife. So when we capture him, we never ill-treat him. We give him medical check to see that whether they are sick or not. If they are sick, then we have to give them treatment. You see? So we give them medical treatment. We are checked by the doctor, army doctor. Okay? And then after that, later, when he was turned over, he's prepared to go in with us for operation.
That's the wife.
This is not the wife. This is another female, another somebody's wife. This is Chin Feng. Okay? We are ready to go in for operation under disguise, to go and meet up with another group to capture. Okay? So, of course, he also taking a risk, but we don't know whether he's sincere or not. We don't know. As I told you, we are not sure whether he's sincere or not. What if he betray you? When he meet up with Chong Lam's group, he go whisper and tell Chong Lam, hey, the guy with me is a special branch. It comes to the word, 5-letter word, trust. T-R-U-S-T. We trust each other. He trusted you, you trust him. He said he wants to work with you We trusted him, and then when we go in with him to fight with his former colleagues, former comrades, he's prepared to kill. He is prepared to kill, no? Which he knows that chap for so many years now, he's prepared to fight and kill. I think that kind of commitment he has got. All of them are former citizens, I'm still in touch with them. Not only him. I go to Johor Bahru, I go to Sungai Siput, I visit them, I go out with family. They got children now. The family go out for makan, go for dinner and all that. You see, we are still good friends. So on and off Chinese New Year, they call me and all, we text each other. We WhatsApp each other. We are still friends. Why? We fought together, we trusted each other, we worked together. And then he is grateful, they are grateful, and I'm happy they're grateful. Why? Because they were given a second chance by the government. They come and thank me. I say, please, you don't thank me. I'm only an instrument carrying our job, doing my job under orders. The government says this, okay, give you all a second chance. We can hang you, we can prosecute you in court for carrying arms, fighting our government. Under the ISA, you should be hanged. But we are giving you a chance. The government is very kind, giving you a chance, provided you work and cooperate with us to put a stop to this CPM armed struggle. So they are happy. We give them a second chance. I'm only an instrument now on behalf of the government. They trusted us, and I trust him. One day, you know what happened? Chin Fong. When I went in, he told me, can I ask you one question? I said, yes. He said, many times we came in together, I'm not asking you this question. I wanted to ask you this question. I said, Ken, what question you asked me? He said, why so many times you come in with us, and you came in alone, you are not afraid that we kill you? We had many, you only one. So I told him, I said, Chin Fong, before I answer you, for 1 minute, you think, you think, reflect. By me coming in alone, what does it tells you? You just reflect and think. If I'm prepared to come here alone, what does it mean? You want to betray me? I'm prepared to be betrayed. No. I said no. To me, it's no big deal. No. You can betray me, I can be killed. I'm only doing my job, right? A sincere job, so that I give you a second chance. You want to kill me? No problem. But I can promise you one thing. If I'm killed, the security forces sooner or later will catch up with you. And when they catch up with you, there will be no second chance for you. They will definitely, that I can promise you, they will hang you. The government is going to hang you, prosecute you. No more second chance. Like what I'm giving you now. You want to kill me? Carry on. No problem. I go to sleep. I sleep at night. I sleep soundly. I go, no problem. You can kill one person. Okay? How many more people can you kill? I will catch up with you. What's the problem? I told him. He walked away. You think if by me coming alone, you think, I know, we can know, I can know that you may betray me, but I'm prepared to take the risk. I'm not afraid of betrayal. This medal is this is Seri Pahlawan Gagah Perkasa. The yellow one. This is the highest gallantry for bravery in Malaysia that they can give you. Normally, this medal is awarded posthumously by the Agong. It's a federal award. And in the federal list of award, this ranked the highest. higher than the Darjah Kerabat and the Tun Tan Sri. Tun number 4, mine is on the top, number 1. So there's no dispute about this. This is all international protocol. Okay? So when I go and receive this medal from the Agong during the investiture, I go first. Yeah, the others, Tan Sri, Datuk, all will follow behind. Okay? That is the highest they can give you. Yeah. This is the Seri Pahlawan Gagah Perkasa. Yeah. Equivalent to the Victoria Cross of the British Victoria Cross, and equivalent to the Medal of Honor of the United States. Right? This is our Malaysian version. And this second medal is the highest bravery award for Perak. The Pingat Keberanian Handal. I only wear gallantry award, not the service medal. Service medal, a lot too many to wear. Okay? So I only carry 2 significant medals of gallantry. I don't carry around only on official functions, like Police Day. Police Day, they invite you officially. Merdeka Day, they will invite you. And Hari Pahlawan, the government invite you. These 3 days, 3 occasions, they invite you as a guest, as a VIP guest. Then you wear a medal. Okay. So normally this medal is posthumous. You die and then they give you. Okay. Seldom they are alive. So the total recipient who got this Seri Pahlawan, 30 of them. And now left 3 alive. Normally all those 30, I think 75% of those who receive the medal are all posthumous award. When I received it in 1983, there were only 8 of us alive, including myself, 8 of us. Now left 3. You don't look for it, this medal. You look for it, normally you die on. Don't cari. You can ask for, try cari Dato and Tan Sri, Dato Sri can, but this one you don't. Because this is something, it's nothing to do with the other category. This is a special breed of category. Yeah. You see, like Sai Mokhtar and many of them, one occasion during a firefight, during conflict, they are brave. The action they show are brave. They got the medal, but they die. Okay? So one action saja tau. Myself 6 years. In and out. Then only they give me. Yeah, I got married in 1971, 2nd October. Before I left Johor, I got married when I was in Johor. And then after my son was born, less than 1 year old, then I was transferred to Perak. Then for 15 years I was in Perak. Then in and out in the jungle. Well, one day I came back, my son cannot recognize me. He called, Mama, somebody looking for Papa. Actually, the old man is coming back. So long beard, long hair, living in the jungle so long, never see the sunlight, pale looking, pucat. So to that extent, you see, how we live, we suffer. What the community eat, how they live, we sleep in a hammock. We don't sleep on Dunlop pillow. They eat monkeys, we eat rats, we eat tiger, everything we eat. To tikus also we eat. We eat everything. So we got no food. So you live like a communist. You live with them, eat with them, sleep with them. So anytime they kill you, they betray you, just too bad. You mati. No chance of running away. Young people, I would say that you treasure the peace and harmony that we have today. Yeah, and appreciate the sacrifices. Yeah, the sacrifices, the work of the veterans. People like us in the police and in the armed forces, which they have brought the communist war, second emergency, to an end faster, so that there'll be no killing each other, there'll be no upper suffering for the people, and everybody can live in peace. You see, and then that's what we hope that the people, the young generation, will appreciate. Yeah, and to avoid any more conflict among our rakyat lah. The rakyat must live as one. Yeah, in a multiracial society, I want the people to be living in a harmonious way. Yeah, and then help one another, love each other. Yeah, love your country. Yeah, be more patriotic, and then I think they should appreciate whatever so far our country has achieved. Yeah, so I wish that the young people will continue to nurture the kind of mindset, yeah, and continue to work and live as one group, one in unity. Okay.